You're on the top of my head. On the top of my head. Chapter 12. Surprises in Shadow. Can I screenshot the background? God damn it, it's a good wallpaper. After Valex's unexpected arrival in Zerdon, you managed to force her back into the Shadow Realm and seal the rift. With you and your friends on the wrong side. Looks like you failed again, Valex. Failed? There are no rifts here to ease your way to open the portal, Elrond. You're trapped with me. Big words for someone who's outnumbered 5-1. We know all your tricks, Princess. You haven't even begun to know my tricks, Daywalker. A large panther, made of shadow, steps up beside her. Glowing blue runes pulse in its obsidian fur. Where the hell did that thing come from? Valak whistles sharply, and both she and her panther spring at you. Get back. A glowing orb of light expands between your palms until it surrounds you. The attacks go wide as the panther recoils and Valak throws her arm up in front of her eyes. A valiant attempt. We're foolish. Valak lashes out with a blast of shadow magic, but the realm meets it with a fireball, both fizzling out as they collide. We gotta get in close so she can't use her magic. Mal dodged forward, slicing at Valak with a dagger, only for her to block it with a spin of her glaive. Imtova is right behind him, hand axes out, but the instant she gets close to Valak, the panther circles around to strike her at her back. This isn't working. We need to do it with the panther. We need to do it with the panther. That she won't have anyone watching her back. Tyrell, keep her distracted. The rest of you, with me. A storm of light issues from Tyrell's hands, raining down on Valak. She takes cover as the shadow cat runs from him. Bad kitty. You and your friends block the way, surrounding the creature. You pull one of Buster's chemical bombs from your satchel and toss it at the panther's front paws. A green powdery fog rises all around it, and the panther starts to cough and retch as the horrid smell fills its lungs. Don't like that, do you? This is like a week-old fish that's been sitting out in the sun. Can't argue with results, though. The panther arches its back in alarm, then it flees, vanishes into the dark desert. How dare you! Valak lets out a cry of rage and charges, glaive drawn, only for him to cast a blade with one of her axes. I don't think so. Your whole body moves in sync, going after her all at once. Every strike drives her back, keeping her on the defensive. Give it up, Valak. Magic starts to pull in Valak's hands, but Tyrell is already on her, locking his light-bead sword with her glaive. You wrap your arms around her, using all your strength to pin her arms at her side. You'll never be stronger than me. Valak growls, her muscles pull and taunt. She pries your arms away, sends a fierce punch to your chest. That's it. Tendrils of shadow magic burst from Valak, wrapping around you and your friends, just like they did when you first fought her. Damn it. Not this. Again. This is stronger. The very air is empowering it. Cannot defeat me, especially here. This is my world, Elrond. You remember the dwarven ember that Surtra gave you, and its magical, unquenchable fire. We'll see about that. You pull out the glowing red stone and smash it in your hand. It immediately catches fire and you hurl it at Valak. Fire? Is that the best? Her derisive words cut off as her sleeve goes up in flames. She dashes at the fire, magic bursting from her fingertips, but it's a futile effort. But the flames don't burn your armor. The fire creeps down her arm, charring her flesh. He'll pay for that. Gray smoke curls around Felix's fingers as she surveys each of you in turn. Let's see. Who first? Panic grips you as Felix's eyes settle on Nia. She's already on her knees, clutching her head, and you realize you haven't seen her the whole time you've been fighting. I can't. Nia, look out. Nia jerks up in surprise, covering herself in an orb of light as Felix draws out her hand. Not this time, Daywalker. Felix snaps her fingers, and Nia's barrier shatters like glass. The impact sends her flying into a nearby tree. Nia lets out no more groans after that painful sound. Julian lies still, unmoving. Nia. Then, in a move so fast, she almost seems like a blur. Felix darts to your side and mentions your arm behind your back. If you don't want me to kill more of them, surrender. Never. You adjust your stance, lean into the lock so you can turn your arm and wrench yourself free. You do not get to win. 500, damn. You spin to face Felix, cracking your elbow against her temple. She snarls at grabbing you at one. She snarls, grabbing at you again. Enough. You look around to see Nia send a bolt of dark magic circling Felix like a striking serpent. The shadow twists into a chain that coils around Felix's wrist, then lashes out and wraps around you. Nia, what are you doing? You feel a tether form, binding you to Felix before the chain disappears, leaving only a strange hum in its wake. Think your poetry magic will stop me? Felix whips her glaive around to strike you, and despite your close proximity, you feel the chain pull taut. I'm gonna take this off my head. It's not like how it feels. And clip to the front of my hair. Okay. The invisible storm at your wrist flares to life, and Felix falls to her knees, clutching her head in agony. Nia's voice is flat, almost bored as she speaks. I bound her to you. She tries to warn or betray us. She'll suffer like she has never suffered before. Now she has no choice but to help us. Tap once, tap twice, tap 3 times, tap 4 times. Now it is she who's in the tree. Give it a second to freaking screenshot it. What the else happened to Nia? It seems the Dreadlord has possessed her again. That doesn't make any sense. We saw everyone destroy him. At least one of you can still think straight. You'll take it from us. Not again. Tora raises her axes and charges. You barely have time to draw yourself between her and Nia. Wait. Everyone, get out of the way. We must deal with this. She's not possessed. It's just some lingering magic left over from the Dreadlord. Being in the Shadow Realm triggers it. But it's still her. I promise. Wait, you knew about this and you didn't tell us? It was Nia's secret to share. She asked me not to tell anyone else. If Nia's in danger, it's everyone's business. I'm not in danger. I'm the one who saved you. We don't know what the Shadow is doing to you, Nia. If everyone has told us, we have been able to help. I don't need your help. The Dwarven Elder was right. I need to stop fighting the Shadow with me. I'm spraying because it smells like something got burnt up in here and I don't know why. I don't like it. I don't think this is what he meant. And how would you know, Tyrell? Everything you supposedly knew about magic was based on a lie. Ooh, burn. Nia. I'm stronger like this, so this is how I'm going to stay. There was nothing wrong with the way you were. They lied to you, priestess. They lied to you, priestess. You're purely insignificant before, and you're hardly any better now. You are not helping. Did you expect me to? You're already strong. Don't patronize me, Yvonne. I know you all worry about me. That I can't handle myself, so you go out of your way to protect me. Now you don't have to. There are different kinds of strength, Nia. So that's the one who hits things all day. Ooh, burn. Hey. Nia, back off. No, you back off. I'll make my own choices now. You exchanged an uneasy look with the others, but Nia has already shouldered her back. So we get... Oh, I thought she was gonna disappear. I was like, so we get Velox with us, but lose Nia? No. Nia didn't disappear from the party. She's just shadow Nia. Like, oh, okay. Is then another watcher's voice rings out in your head, as though he's waiting for your conversation to end. Everyone, you're exactly where you need to be. The next rift can only be accessed through the Shadow Realm. It's at the peak of the mighty mountain, Shrewd Watch. One that has long since been destroyed in the Light Realm. You must hurry. Wait, I wanted to ask you about the dwarves. You said they were corrupted, but they were just using light and shadow together. I will do what I can to answer your questions once the world is safe. But every moment you waste, the Ash Empire gets closer to the goal. You're about to insist, but he's gone, left with only silence in your head. You sigh and turn back to the others. Well, I know where the next rift is. It's at the top of a mountain called Shrewd Watch. I bet Val's can lead us there. Well, I should listen to her trap. We cannot trust her. No, but she tries anything, she'll regret it. You saw what that magic did to you after a few steps. Imagine what would happen if I tie you to a chair and walk away. That is nothing I couldn't handle. But you can tell by the tension in her jaw that's an idle boost. She'll behave. For now. It was so much easier to deal with you when you were asleep. I wonder why. You mean when you were torturing me? What? Why did I torture you when you were asleep? How did I give me anything? All I did was your blood. Listen to you talk for a fortnight would have been torture for me. For a fortnight? Wait a minute. In the space between one breath and another, Mal appears behind Valk's back, one strong arm across her shoulders, and a dagger against her stomach. Kit, please let me kill her. No, Mal. Wait, Valak, what do you mean a fortnight? Kay said... That's how long I had you. 14 days. Doesn't matter how long it was, Elrond. She took you. She hurt you. We don't need her. There's something here neither of you quite know how to articulate. An apology, maybe, and a promise to never let this happen again. You place your hand gently on the hilt of his dagger. Mal, it's alright. Killing her won't fix anything, and having her around can still be useful. You're better than me, Kit, in more ways than one. And me. Because I agree with Mal. Kill her. He releases Valak with a shove, and she glares daggers at him, but says nothing. If you want to get to this Shrewd Watch quickly, we need to find a village and acquire some mounts. You're right. The longer we're in the Shadow Realm, the easier it'll be for the Ash Empire to find us. Once my mother realizes you are here, there will be no escape. She will hunt you down and tear you apart. That's cute. Did you not think I was gonna jump on the first chance to flirt with her? Do you not remember how I reacted when I first saw her? I was first interacting with her, like, hey, you can keep me tied down as long as you want. Like, You think I wasn't gonna jump on the first chance to flirt with her? Who do you think I am? Who did you think I was? You think I changed since then? You think I had changed from like the start of this book, when we got introduced to her and saw her and hello? You think that disappeared? No. I allowed me some baddies, and she a villain. How much more of a baddie could she get? Oh, look at her, and she fine. Like damn, hello. Of course, I'm gonna jump on the first chance to hit a Fergie. As soon as they showed the screen where she got added to the party, I was like, oh, okay, bet. So that means I have a chance, right? That means I possibly have a chance, because I have a chance with everyone else that's in the party. Right? Right? She's being added to the party. Of course I have a chance with her. Why wouldn't I? Obviously not the Fae. Is that what they were called? The Fae and the dwarves. Obviously not them, but like Valaks? Why would I not have a chance with Valaks? And why would I turn down the chance? Hello? Time out? Look away. Valak spiders. Cute? I'm not cute. I'm deaf. Aw, who's an adorable little murder princess? As well as Dr. Valak says, we just get moving. Judging by the stars, I didn't know if it's probably our best bet. Until Jesse's up at the stars, glittering above you. Let me screenshot the sky. Please, let me screenshot the background. The sky is just like ours in the light realm. So when the landscape is similar too, there should be a village there. Never been there, but I've never seen it on a map. But with the landscapes different, won't we get lost? Not at all. I'll say I can never be truly lost when she has the stars. It's called wayfinding. I can show you how to do it, it's not just for orcs. Mentor is offering to teach you a lead skill. These are very powerful skills that help your adventure. This is your only chance to launch the skills, so choose carefully. Nick. No, so they give me a chance to screenshot. You and Mentor walk ahead the rest of the group, find a bit of privacy in the darkness, even as you lead them. Okay, first things first. You have to know the layout of the stars. All of them? Yes and no. And no sounds so horrified. That's just a lot to memorize. Trust me, you'll be glad you did the first time you get hopelessly lost. See difference between the night sky and the earth. The stars' positions in the sky tell you the time of night, but the relation to one another and to the earth, that gives you direction. So, you see how close they are to the horizon and calculate from there? See? You're picking up already, then, right? She steps behind you and lifts your hand, holding it up to the sky. You can use your hand as a constant measure, but you keep your thumb level with the horizon and line your fingers up at the star. You tilt your head to gauge the distance between the bright point of light and where the jagged mountains swallow the sky. It's hard to keep track of, but taking note of specific constellations helps. Do the orcs use the same constellations as the elves? We use some of them. The crab, sucking galleon, and then squall or Lars. So what about the sunken galleon? That ship is said to be the largest ever sunk by the Stormbringer. The Stormbringer? An orc mage who could conjure storms large and powerful enough to swamp entire islands. Are there many mages among the orcs? Nah, they're rare, but the ones we do have are powerful. They appeal directly to the elements to power their spells. She gestured to the sky. I can't keep talking like this. The sunken galleon is there to remind us not only of our history, but of what the elements can do if you ask. That's so cool. I know, right? Let's see. Here's the other thing. You can't tell where you are by the stars alone. You need a frame of reference. You need to know where you come from and where you're going. And how do I do that? by keeping track of how long and how fast you've been traveling. Land or sea, that's the way. You know how the stars move across the sky throughout the night, traveling from one horizon to the opposite? Yes. I never really thought about it. Well, you can use that to keep track of time the same way I showed you how to find direction. Pick a star and track it as it moves. It depends on the hand. For me, it takes about 2 hours to go from one knuckle to the next. And what about the distance? When you're on a boat, see how long it takes the water to travel from the bow to the stern. By land, you can just count how many steps you take over the course of 10 seconds. This all seems like it'd be pretty easy to mess up. That's why you look for landmarks during the day, to help you stay on the correct course. Like, the mountains? Exactly. You gotta pick a single mountain peak and track it as you move. With that in a map, it's pretty much impossible to get lost. Now that sounds a lot more manageable than memorizing every star in the sky. Just don't forget, there's plenty of landmarks you can use. Rivers, lakes, towns, even the sun. You need them all from time to time, depending on the circumstances. Where did you learn all this? My mother taught me, back when I was so small that when I looked up, it seemed like the whole world had fallen away. It was just me and her, and the moon and the skies. She tilts her head back and gazes up at the indigo velvet of the night sky. Before I was the hair, and that became all she cared about. I'm sorry. Don't be. It's one of the happier memories I have of her. Even so, my mother is still my mother. Once I had the bases down, it's a trial by ocean. What did that look like? I need a drink before I speak for Torah one more time. My voice is getting hoarse. It's getting hoarse. Like, nay. I'm stupid, okay. She made me navigate across the open sea to an island and back to flotilla with her help. Gods, how old were you? 9. Not like kids could have handled that. Orc or no. I think I meant to say orc or not, but whatever. Orc or not. But you did. Damn right. Voice crack. Now you would suck. Fuck you. And now so are you. Tell me something about our current position. Well, see the mountain range? We've been keeping them to our right, so as long as they stay there, we're heading north. We'll still be heading north. She smiles proudly and dumps you on the back. I knew you had it in you. Fuck you. I knew you had it in you then, right? Pretty sure you could get us to this village all on your own. I wouldn't count on that. Besides, I would have had the first idea where to go if you hadn't just shown me. You're a really good teacher. I'm just sharing what I know. There's a difference between telling people something and teaching them in Torah. You're patient and helpful and kind. You truly got a gift. Thanks, Avon. That means a lot. She takes a deep breath and releases it on a sigh. It really is beautiful here. So it's a shame we don't get to truly enjoy it. Well, let me still a kiss first. First, real piracy. She steps closer, and you cradle her jaw between your hands. You can't steal what's really given. You lift me, a gentle touch that sparks something deeper than hunger. It's not enough. You press closer, harder. You want to taste her, to lose yourself in her embrace. Press closer, harder. You want to taste her, to lose yourself in her embrace. If I read that already, I don't know. I can't remember. I paused for a second. Then came back. So if I read that twice, I'm not sorry, okay? Deal with it. And Torah. Her touch slide along your lip. The sweet sting of her bite sent away as a want roll and drew you. Love it when you say my name like that. I swear I'm sticking to Tyrell, but like, hey, is giving me the chance to do things with Tora, and I'm not official with Tyrell yet. Hell, last second I might switch it up and go to Tora. Hey. And I'm paying for this scene. Like, hey, leave me alone. Fuck you. Excuse me. Harsh. You read the word wrong. Don't need to be so hard on yourself. It says your, not you. Your woven hands tug at her clothes, caressing every inch of her, struggling to contain your groans and sighs. She melts into your arms with a sigh of her own, your chest rising and falling as one. Then she pulls away gently, her lips still only a breath from yours. Around. What? Tusk. Oh, those are Tusk. Bad. You feel the air crackling between you, the energy of possibility, the curl of the surf just before it breaks. If we don't go now, I know, we're rolling around in the dirt. She takes your hand before the two of you, slow your pace, letting the others catch up. Yeah, we got all the elite skills, and I'll try to make sure the last thing I get isn't another combat thing that I don't get to use. So next time I level up, I'll get the staff. So the whatever the other purple one was, like I did in the last book, where I waited to the very end of the book to get the ball thing, the ball skill combat, like hand-to-hand combat thing. A village appears on the horizon just as the sun rises, but as you go closer, something about it seems eerily familiar. You said familiar weird. You know that? Familiar. You said familiar. No, not even like that. No, you still said it. You said it weird. Familiar. So familiar. It's familiar. I just want to let you know you said it weird. Yeah. I like bullying myself. I don't it's fine. I mean, and no one gets offended. I mean, someone else is getting offended by me making fun of myself, then. Damn. I'm sorry? I'm sorry me offending myself offended you. But I wasn't offended. Because I'm used to it. Wait. This looks just like Riverbend. As you get closer, you realize that while it may look like Riverbend, the version is not the prosperous, thriving village you grew up in. You must be alert. It may look like your village, but this is the realm of shadow. Who knows what fell creatures may lurk here. Let's wait until I scout ahead. I'll be fast. You stick to the shadows, creeping from corner to corner while you survey the whole street. See no sign of trouble, you head back to the others. It's safe. Depressing, but safe. It might be a bit of the slums back in White Tower. You edge around a corner and spot the outline of a cramped and run-down stable, a few horses standing in the pen outside. Jackpot! Then let's try to... Fuck you! Just read! Normally. Goddamn. Then let's just take the horses and get out of here. You slip out the alley, but just as you get close to the horses, a voice startles you. Oh. I'm speaking like that for Nia because it said in basically towards the end of book 1 when she was possessed. It's like a deep voice coming out of her when she's like, possessed. So now that she's temporarily possessed now, she gonna sound like a man. She's gonna almost sound like a whole nigga now, okay? And you're gonna deal with it. Hell, child. I say that, but it looks cool. It looks cool. just saw that I said child and was instantly disgusted, but then looking at the kid. They look cool. I like the hairstyle, whatever the hell they're wearing. The little earring they got on. Visitors! Mama! Papa! Come quickly! You all whirl around. Fuck you. You all whirl and see a strange-looking child. They turn to head for the house and rush to stop them. But Valak steps in front of you. You will not harm this child. Why do you think we're gonna harm a child? I would. Not that I know what you're capable of. You came to this village with ill intent. These people are ashen. I'll protect them. You tense as you see two even stranger looking adults rush out from a nearby house. You expect anger and weariness, but instead, their eyes light up in welcome. Oh, God. God damn. This would be offensive. I don't mean it offensively. But if I was him, I would take offense to this. I don't know why he reminds me of my sister's boyfriend. Just looking at him. Like, I don't know why, but he does. He's a like something over 6 foot man with long dread hair, and like he's also bearded, so like a tall, long-haired, bearded, dark-skinned man. So this, he looks like he kind of looks like a, what is this? It looks like he got reincarnated into a ram and is like, hello. I'm just gonna move on. Oh, it is good to see travelers again. It's been too long. What has brought you to Iron Breach? Well, should we lie to them and say, if we say we're just traveling through, we technically are just traveling through. We don't need to tell them. We don't need to tell them we're here for the horses. But is it bad to not tell them we're here for the horses? If we say, hey, we're here for, yeah, hey, hi, well, cool, lovely to meet you, yeah, we're here for, your horses, because we need them to get somewhere. If you let us use the, like, do we be just straightforward and honest, or just say, oh, just traveling through? Because, I mean, we are just traveling through. It's vague, but we are traveling. You don't have to tell them about the horses. We're just traveling through. We're trying to get to the Shrewd Watch. Oh, but that's so far. We're hoping we can find some horses here. As you can see, we do have a few, and we'd be happy to trade for them. Though I admit they have seen better days. Oh, so if I just said, we're here for your horses, you would have been happy to give them to us? That's nice. You dig quickly, do your things, find a few items that you can live without to offer up as trade. I have this thickly woven blanket, a very well crafted wine skin full of wine, and these leather gloves. Would that do? But you're so fine. We couldn't possibly take them all. You can, and you will. You look over at Felix, surprised, but she refuses to meet your gaze. Then at least come and join us at our table. You're just sitting down for breakfast. As a couple heads out of the stable, Terrell stops you with a hand on your shoulder. I'm not sure this is wise. You think it's a trap? I don't know. Normally I don't trust anyone, but it seemed nice to me. They're too nice. They're probably some sort of cult planning to sacrifice us to the Ash Empire or something. I think they're being genuine. I didn't need it to be a little skill thing for me to pick it, because, like, they're being genuine. What? Unless they're evil and they're also corrupting the damn child to be the same. I don't know. The kid seems fine too. Yeah. Truly, I do. And admit it, if you met them in the light realm, you wouldn't doubt their sincerity. Tyrell and Tora had the grace look abashed. You're right, Owen. We shouldn't judge them just because of where they live. You head into the Ashen home, and all crowd around the family's get scratched worn dining table as they hand out bowls of porridge. Oh, but where are our manners? I'm Adrian. Adrian. This is my husband, Midar, and our child, Elaine. Eleni. Fuck you. I apologize that the offerings are so meager. The farming has been rough these past few years. I'm Edward, and these are my friends, and there's no need to apologize. We're grateful for whatever you have to offer. It's really good. Elaine digs into the meal, as do the rest of you. Everyone except for Alex, who is studying her surroundings, her brow furrowed. Damn it, I was trying to figure out if that was supposed to be a boy's name, a girl's name. But if the kid is going by they and pronouns, the parents for now. I don't know. So that's not helpful. I guess it's a non-binary child? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Why does your Lord not have you? Fuck you. Why does your Lord not help you? If the harvests have been bad, it is his responsibility to make sure you have what you need. We have not seen our Lord in many years. Alex frowns at that, her expression stormy. So, have the three of you always lived in Iron Breach? Yes, we were all born and raised there. It doesn't look like much now, but it's always been home. Just be careful on your journey. Plenty of monsters out there, and avoid the riverbed outside of town. It's prone to flash floods. Hey Dad, it's the best place to play. Eleni, how many times must we tell you to stay away from that place? I don't want to sound like that. It's important to listen to your parents. Shut the fuck up. It's important. Have fun. Just be careful. I don't know if Elwan says that or not, but Lady, it's important to listen to your parents. Aww. See? Even these travelers know better than to mess with a river that floods. I'm always careful. As you're taking another bite, you realize neither Adrian nor Midar either. But before you can grow worried, Mally's in close. The food is fine. They just don't have enough to feed themselves too. You immediately push your bowl toward Adrian. Here, please, let us share. I never would have accepted this if I knew you had so little. You should have said something. If there's not enough for us all to eat, then none of us should. Please, do not worry. We're happy to host you. I promise. She sounds so heartbroken that you put your bowl back, only for Alex to barely push her nearly full. Ugh. She sounds so heartbroken that you pull your bow back, only for Alex to abruptly push her nearly full one forward. I am more than sedated. I am more than sedated, and it won't do to have my mother's citizens starving. Your mother's. Abruptly, Adrian and Midar scramble to their feet. Adrian pulls Elaine up too, and all three bow. Your Highness, we not recognize you. We never thought you would be. I not need to be treated differently because of my station. If you insist on offering obedience, then eat. All three sit back down. Those divvying up the food Alex gave them and beginning to eat. You lean closer to her. Tap. That was actually decent. Val's jaw tightens as if she can imagine a no greater insult. Your opinion of me cannot matter less. I'm trying to give you a compliment. There is nothing complimentary in remarking I know my duty to most people. It's insulting to imply it could be otherwise. As the meal finishes up, he notices a beautiful and wicked chain whip displayed proudly on the wall. The lady sits up with excitement, eyes fixed on Valix with awe. Do you know my great-grandfather, Cardew Princess? Fuck you. Try it out one more time. The kid looks cool, goddammit. Do you know my great-grandfather, Cardew Princess? I do. General Cardew was legendary. He's one of my mother's fiercest warriors until he retired. The whip has not been used since. There aren't any fighters in the family, or in the village for that matter. You mean you have no one here to defend you? And that explains a lot. Both parents cast a worried look at Valix. She's the only one who answers. They have likely all been conscripted into the army. You know, you look a lot as if you face danger all the time, Armand. Would you like to take the weapon with you? But it's an heirloom. We nearly lost the whip to Radius more than once now. Your grandfather rather see go to an adventurer like you. Chain's whip is a legendary whip cluttered the birds off the try to head against him SSP. Also be a regular chain weapon no that clutter whatever weapons chance you're fighting. Oh, that was cool. I wish I looked at it longer before I tapped the screen. Midori takes the whip down from the wall and hands it to you. It's even more beautiful up close. A fine weapon, and wasted here. I'll be pleased to think of it being appreciated as it deserves. You hang the chain whip on your belt with a smile of gratitude. Where? Ooh. Okay. Just need to unlock the blink, 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 think, think, think staff skill, and then we'll have that on our back. I'll be sure to use it with your grandfather's memory in mind. Tap once, tap twice, 3 times. Look at this thing. It's cool. Yeah, anyways. When breakfast is over, the family drew back outside. We're taking a depleted village once more. You've been so kind to us. Surely there's something we can do to repay you. No. Your trades are more than enough. You're guests. We would never put guests to work. And they're taking your horses and they ate all your food. You should accept their help. It would only be proper to refuse the princess's advice, my dear. And there's always plenty of work and too few hands. Wait, no, Valix, shut up. I don't want to work. Valix, fuck off. I don't want to work. We follow Madara to the center of the square, where Madara quickly helps him assess the needed chores. Now, you guys started patching roofs. Tyrell, check out the vegetable garden. See if you can figure out why the plants are struggling. I'll show up that fence in the stables. It's leaning. Nia, can you... Not interested. Nia walks off. Him to her sides. She turns to you. Thank you, Bk2. There's a broken window that needs fixing. Some herbs plant. Working hot water, I guess. I'll fix that window. Eleni leads you around to the side of the house, where you find a wood round window split and rotted. Is it too hard to fix? Not at all. The hinges are still good. That's the hard part. Here, I'll show you. Take down the shutters, find some wood to replace them, and then fit the new ones to place. It worked. As you finish up your work, Tor approaches you, face tense with concern. Everyone, I think you should see this. You follow him to a little house off the side of the stables, where Adrian is tethered to a sickly ashen. I told you, I'm fine. I don't know what the voice I was doing was. I told you, I'm fine. Just need some rest. Adrian places a damp rag on her forehead, then joins you and Tyrell in the doorway. What's wrong with her? She has light sickness. She used to work at our Lord's manor. When she fell ill, he dismissed her. Our Lord must have had something from the light realm there. Predisposed to that can train a person. My healing knowledge is meager. She hasn't been getting any worse since she came here. That's the best we can hope for. Ch12 pulls you gently out of the house until you stop a few steps away. This proves what Elder Vladimir said. Light magic draws on your life force, but that's not what happened to her. What made her so weak? Not what happened? That's what happened. That's what happened. I can't read. Light magic is always supposed to do that if a person is using it. Perhaps those born in the Shadow Realm are more sensitive to its effects. It feels like tug on the chain tying to Valix, and you look up to find her helping the villagers with a broken cart. Her expression remains cool and distant. She stops whenever one approaches and listens intently. Thought all she cared about was killing me and taking over the Light Realm, but these people seem to really matter to her. Oh, this is a bit strange. Despite their desperate situation, they're open and even eager to offer up what little they have. I experienced many gracious forms of Morellian hospitality in my travels, in the most humble ways. In most humble homes, almost always the kindest. But find this in the Shadow Realm. They're good people. Just good people trying to get by in a really bad situation. Situation I feel the old gods may have caused. We don't know that, Tyrell. Not yet. But the divided magic, how are they not culpable for these poor people suffering? We didn't care. But we do. And that's what matters. But what do we do? What can we do? We wouldn't be the first people having to clean up our ancestors' messes. But I know we'll figure it out together. I just wish we had more time to help them right now. As he speaks, Nia strides toward you, looking impatient. Are you done wasting your time opening these people you hardly even know? Nia, you're being an ass. What? You heard me. Come on. No. The Nia I know would want to know she's hurting people. I don't care. I'm still right. Nia, I like this Nia. Nia storms off, and he's brought Mal across the way, staring up at the roof. As you go to join him, Valix falls in behind you. Can I help you? You can have the priestess release me from this magic so I can rend your limbs from your body. You roll your eyes and turn back to Mal. You're glaring at that roof like it owes you money. There's a hole up there that needs to be patched. I was gonna climb up, but the pitch of the roof is a little steep. Since when has that stopped you? So they started doing stupid things that get everyone else hurt. For all we know, that's why Nia's acting this way. Mal, the last thing you need is me falling off a roof and breaking a leg. I should just help Mal past the roof, talk to the struggles he's been having, and get a healing item. My God, learn to read. Jesus, what were you in school for? Were you ever in school? You surveyed the house, which is in pretty rough condition, then adjusted the Valix. That door's looking like it's about to fall off its hinges. Why'd you repair it while Mal and I handle the roof? The stain drips from every pore as she stares you down. Why would I even consider following your orders? Because you think I'm good looking? Excuse me? It's true. If it wasn't, you wouldn't be so flustered right now. I'm not flustered, I'm irritated. You shrug. They're both strong feelings, and you got them. For me. No. She stares at you just long enough to prove your point, then stops off toward the door. See? Was that so hard? I hate you people. Come on. Let's get up there and get this done. You and Mal grab supplies and climb up onto the roof. You wind up sitting near the top, keeping a careful hold on the back of Mal's improvised harness as he works past the hole. We're, pretty high up. Better hang on to me, kid. Just try and warn me if you're gonna slip, so I can let go. What's the fun in that? He smooths the tar with an efficiency and confidence that suggests he's done this before. If you start to slip, let me know so I can let go of you. Don't not let me know when you're gonna slip, so we both fall off. The fuck? Where'd you learn to do this kind of stuff anyway? Surely it wasn't from an honest job. He slants a look back at you and shrugs. I'm a jack of all trades kind of guy. It's good to know how to do things. Never know what can come in handy. What's the real reason? Nothing gets past you, does it? No finished roof leaked like a I don't know how to say that word. Orphan's roof leaked like a sieve when it rained. If I had fixed it, my sister and I would have been sleeping in puddles. Guys, I'm sorry, Mal. You're an orphan too. Didn't you have to handle things like that back at home? Knowing how he was, I see managed to avoid working too hard. Kane and I used to run off to play in the woods, and it's just we would get. Now, why does that surprise me? Because we're too much alike. Hey, I'm working hard right now. He goes back to his task, and you both sit in comfortable silence, listening to the low rumble of thunder in the distance. Miles suddenly stops and looks at you. When we got here, said this place looked worse than the slums in White Tower. To be honest, it kind of reminds me of them too. Sounds like this place oddly feels like home to both of us, just in different ways. I'm glad we can help them. Before someone with bad intentions shows up and takes advantage of them. He finished up the repair, hammering the last of the materials into place. You haul him to join. Fuck you. You haul him up to join you, and 2 of your kids out over the town. Is that what you're? Fuck you. Is that what you're trying to do by opening your orphanage? Protect all those kids? Of course. I won't protect them the same way I protect you and the rest of our party. You know how much we all appreciate having you watch our backs. But it's not your sole responsibility to keep everyone safe, Mal. Especially when it's at the expense of yourself. His shoulders stiffen, and he turns towards you slightly. You're talking about what happened in the crypts. You could have died. I know, but well, I'm not a mage or a priest or a warrior. I'm a thief, right? Figure my skills are the least necessary for the group to survive. Mal, there was a way I could save you all. Make sure you made it out of there. That was all that mattered to me. So I took the chance. Now how this works. We stand together or we fall. That's it. End of story. I don't want to drag the rest of you down with me. Then don't enjoy yourself in the danger alone. You reach for his hand. You're a valuable member of this team, just like everyone else. And self-sacrifice isn't always the answer. Just look at this place. Iron Bench. Fuck you. Iron Breach? What's that got to do with it? Sure, it'd be easier for us if we were the only one doing the work, but so much less would get done. We're a team. We work together and support one another, and that's good for everyone in the end. Maybe you're right. It's just, it was so hard when you were gone, everyone. Everyone was falling apart, and I felt like I was trying to hold them together on my own. For a moment, he seemed so lost, as if the memory alone is so desolate, he can't overcome it. Now, not to quote Michael Jackson, but you're not alone. I know you were on your own for a long time, but you never have to be alone again. Not if you don't want to be. Like, you are not alone. I just don't want to bother anyone, you know? Except I will. Well, that's just fun. He sighs. Look at the wide expanse of purple sky. I should be able to handle this on my own. You all got enough to worry about. But we're going to be worrying about you, because we care about you. We can't control that. Please promise that you're going to do your best to stick around, or at least let us come with you when you draw yourself into danger. For you, kid. I think I can manage that. Are you two done up there yet? From the last boarding place, the two of you climb down from the roof together, where the owner of the home greets you and Valix. Professor Contos? I can't thank you enough. It would take my husband a month to get that all fixed. To get all that fixed. Please, have a biscuit for your trouble. It won't stitch up any wounds, but it'll keep you on your feet if you find yourself hurt. Professor Contos from the Elementalist? He has a husband? Gay. He holds out the wrapped biscuit proudly. My grandmother used to cook for the laborers. I can't read. My grandmother used to cook for the laborers in the capital. They didn't always have time for lunch, but biscuits got them through the day. Thank you for your generosity. You're more than welcome. You tucked the biscuit into your bag for later. I think that's just about everything until I want us to do. Guess we're in a bit of celebration. I'll pass on that. You roll your eyes as Valix stalks off to the other side of the square to stand by herself. Now, I hope we go somewhere to kiss. He grins as you nudge him into a tiny alleyway, so small your bodies are already touching. Your worst, kid. I love every second of it. You tangle your fingers in his hair, pull his mouth to yours, your back pressed up against the hard stone of the building. The kiss is electric, and both of you moaning as your lips part, and he kisses you deeper. Hold on. I like the way that sounds. Breathy and wanty. Oh, I want. His mouth finds yours again, hot and demanding. His hands stroke down your body, showing fire in their wake. You're panting when he breaks away. His fingers tighten on your thighs as he dumps his head against the wall next to yours. If we don't stop, we're gonna get tossed out of the town and for public indecency. We have to find some time to do this properly. We will, I promise. The one final kiss to seal the deal. You slip out the alley and head back into the square. Suddenly, the wind whips hard and the around you goes dark. Storm coming in. We need to get inside. In a chaotic rush, everyone races for shelter. When you arrive at the door of the Ashton family, Adrian bursts out frantic. Lainey's not here. He peered through the glowing darkness, searching. At the moment, he catch sight of movement off toward the river. I see them by the riverbank. Break could flood any minute now. You two stay here. We'll get them. I'm taking this child with me, by the way. Just because I think they're cool, and I want to see more of them. You and the party race to the river as round... You and the party race to the river as round. Heavy drops of rain begin to fall. In moments, you're all soaked, forced to shout over the downpour. What's this point? This is pointless. Nah, let's not do that. Never mind. This is pointless. Never find them in this weather. There. Following Tara's finger, you spot Elaine. Hey. Sure. Whatever you say. Following Tara's finger, you spot Elena twirling in the rain at the water's edge, oblivious to the wall of water coming toward them. Rain, rain, destined rain, water above, water below. There's so many places we can go. Look out! Without thinking, you leap into the riverbed and grab the child. Using all your strength, toss them onto the bank of the river. I've got them. Valus catches LNA, and you sigh in relief. Then a colossal wave of water splashes into you, and your world becomes a roaring maelstrom of cold darkness. No. Oh, I'm dead? Okay, bye. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, bye.